Well, hey, Renaissance man, strange to change here. I'm just literally getting ready to go to the gym. I was up late, up late last night and up late this morning. So I've had I've had 7 hours sleep, but kind of getting myself sorted. So I'm sitting in the car, letting the car heat up and defrost. I got a few things to do today, and got to sort a few things out, and yeah, it's going to be a busy day today. So anyway, I wanted to do a quick video today on the latest that's happening in the country. As most people well aware now, our Fourth Reich modern Nazi Day leader Kier Starmer has implemented a budget. Not only implemented a budget that is going to fleece many people out of their money. It is going to affect British farmers. It's going to affect the whole economy. It's literally going to destroy what is left of our industry in the UK. It's completely going to open us up to a lot of trouble. Not only that, but they've authorized the use of British weapons against Russia, and they have cut down on the military and continue to do so in the claim of streamlining and adjusting and reforming the British military and modernizing it. Not only that, but we have a prime minister who now faces over nearly 2.5 million. In fact, I think it's gone above that. I'm actually going to, I think it's coming close to 3 million votes for a general election. And it was on TV saying, you know, that people want to vote for Labour and they want other things and stuff, and it said the system doesn't work like that. Well, the system certainly works when people were complaining about coming out of Europe, and they had a referendum 3 times with a minority amount of people saying, oh, we don't want to come out of Europe, when the majority of people were saying, yes, we do. Not only that, but it was quite blasé about this, and yet he has had countless farmers protesting, clogging up the streets of London, and quite rightly so, in response to the budget that the government has set forth. On top of that, people are angry, including Labour supporters and Labour MPs resigning because of the lies that the government have told before the election. And on top of that, just out of interest, that the Reform Party, whilst they only won a couple of seats, on the whole, the Reform Party had around about 3 or 4 times of the amount of votes in England than any other party. In fact, the Reform Party swept the board with votes. Unfortunately, our system runs not by each vote that's counted, but by how many seats are and are not won, which is a disgraceful system, to say the least. May have worked once, but now it doesn't work. And Kier Starmer at best is cavalier about the situation. He has about as much ability to read the room as Stevie Wonder does of driving. I will say I've voted reform and have voted reform and will vote reform, because quite frankly, it's the age-old thing. The Labour gets in, they mess things up. Conservatives come in, they mess things up. It's stagnant and decayed and needs changing. Let's make that very, very clear. This black hole deficit that the Labour said they found, the money goes into refugees, the money goes overseas, the money goes to things that, quite frankly, does not involve the UK. On top of that, the wage increase that the government has given themselves is ridiculously high. They can't exist on what they already have. We are now facing, and you can see it in the stores now, that whilst the prices have gone up, yes, they haven't gone up dramatically, but they still have gone up. The amount we spend is around about, you know, in English pounds, around about £20 more for a full shop, more than what it was before. Probably in some cases even higher. Kier Starmer and his budget and his and everything, the whole cabinet needs to be dissolved. It needs to be taken. We need our king, who is about as useless as a chocolate fire guard, to disband Parliament and to reset it up and put a decent party in place, which he has the constitutional right to do. But he doesn't care, because we're paying millions to put him on a chair in a hat and wave. The country is a disgrace and it's a laughingstock. I'm proud of being British, believe me, but I am not proud, and I'm disgusted with the incompetence, the disastrous leadership that we have, and quite frankly, it's an embarrassment. And furthermore, I'm going to add this: I think that President Trump is quite right to do what he's doing with the UK. In fact, to be honest with you, I think with how things are going to be affected between the UK and America, and especially with Kier Starmer being the leader of the Labour Party, allowing Labour candidates to go over and interfere with American politics and the voting system, that in itself should cause Kier Starmer to resign and his whole cabinet to be dissolved. It's a disgrace. Pure and simple, it's a disgrace. And we need rid of him. Simple as that. So that's pretty much the case on this morning. I'll write underneath in the comments how many votes that there is to you know, having a general re-election. I'll write that in obviously underneath the comments when I've posted this. But like I said, Kier Starmer is a disgrace. There's a disgusting excuse for a man. It's a pathetic, weak-chinned, blue-blood globalist, and he needs to be outed. He needs to be ousted, gotten rid of, and prosecuted. The whole cabinet. That's what needs to happen. It comes to something when MPs are actually resigning and say, you know what, this isn't the Labour Party we knew. So that's my views on the thoughts on our government. Come and arrest me, because quite frankly, more and more people are going to be saying the same and putting things on. In fact, I know they are. All over social media, all walks of life, people are saying it's a disgrace.